Hey guys, this is Blackdepp back with another Path of Exile video for you, and today I will show you a build guide for my dual flame totem witch that I'm playing in a Warbands League. This was requested by one of my viewers, so yeah, here it is. First of all, what is this character all about? Well, it is an armor based character using blood magic and trying to magic find. That's pretty much it. And of course it uses totems. So, let's have a look at the passive tree. I will tell you why I picked which nodes and which one I still have to get. So, this is the passive tree of my character. First of all, let's view it as a whole, and after that I will tell you some detailed information about it. Pretty much I started in the witch starting area routing up through here, through damage, life and damage, and after that I rushed to get my ancestral bond. Picked up Shamanistic Fury and some other good notable clusters on the way. I also picked up this jewel socket here for a clear mind jewel, because this gives us a huge increase in spell damage, and picked up some more damage and life and an endurance charge here as well. Why I picked up this endurance charge? Because this character utilizes Enduring Cry to generate endurance charges to have another form of mitigating physical damage other than only armor. Then I went down here, picked up another jewel socket because this character has no increase in projectile speed, so I found it useful to at least get the 7% from my jewel. Picked up Totemic Mastery, Arsonists and Barbarism as well. The Stamina Endurance charge, and went through Juggernaut down here to Blood Magic with Moral Conviction behind it for a great increase in life. Picked up Ironwood as well, and then I went into the Templar starting area for more life and armor. I still have some points to get. The next one I'm trying to allocate is this jewel socket for probably a pure damage jewel, and after that there are 3 available life nodes that I want to pick up as well. So I'm aiming for this character to get at least level 90, 91, let's see. Okay, let's head on over to the gear and the gem setup. Let's start with our body armor. I picked a tabula rasa because I wanted those 6 linked sockets, because in our chest piece we have our main damage skill, Flame Totem. The Flame Totem is linked to Fire Penetration, Faster Casting, Added Chaos Damage, Iron Will and Item Rarity. If you're not interested in running a Magic Find version of this build, just simply leave out Item Rarity and pick another gem, something like Added Cold Damage or Added Lightning Damage. For endgame I would also recommend to get yourself a 6-link armor or armor energy shield based chest, because simply every stat on those items would be an upgrade versus a tabula rasa, and the stats you would want on those pieces would be either armor, strength, life and resistances, especially chaos resistance. For the helmet, for the boots and for the gloves you want pretty much the same stats: high life, resistances and increased item rarity. Supplementary would be something like strength and chaos resistance as well. Movement speed on the boots is always a good option. Okay, and now the gems, I put it in those 4 links. In my helmet I have a high level cast when damage taken linked to Immortal Call, increased duration and enfeeble as a defensive mechanism. I feed this by self-casting Enduring Cry and having it linked to increased duration, increased area of effect and my curse of choice, Flammability. And in my last falling setup I have my Flame Golem to increase my damage. He is linked with minion and totem elemental resistances, minion life and blind. In our main hand we wield a Doom Kubiari. This does not only apply a huge chunk of strength, which is very useful combined with our Iron Will support gem, but its second effect that we gain 1% increased damage per 8 strength works perfectly fine in a synergy together with the strength we already stacked and Iron Will. The gems I put it in there are Faster Casting, Flame Dash and Enfeeble. The second Enfeeble I use every time something dangerous pops up on the screen and I don't want to rely on my cast when damage taken setup. In his offhand, this character is holding a shield. There are 2 options for that. You could either use a Liner as Remorse for a huge increase in life and a defense, or you just simply use a rare shield with a high armor, life, strength and resistances. For the belt, I've chosen a heavy belt because of its implicit strength mod. And for the explicit mods, you want something like life, strength, resistances and or armor. And now let's have a look at my jewelry. Of course, I'm running an Ambio amulet again because of its implicit strength mod. Besides that, pick rings that either fill your resistances or increase your rarity as a base mod. So, 2 stone rings, a topaz, a sapphire or a ruby ring, or gold rings for the rarity of your items are possible bases. Try to get life, resistances, strength and increase the rarity of items found on your jewelry. For the flasks, I'm using 3 life flasks. All with the seething mod, and the first one with immunity to freeze, the second one with immunity to bleeding, and the last one with immunity to being shocked. For my first utility flask, I'm using a granite flask to boost my armor up in dangerous situations, and as my second utility flask, I'm using a quicksilver flask to boost my movement speed. So yeah, that was my gear and my gems. Now let's head on over to the last part of this build guide, the stats that I'm currently at. Currently we are sitting at 5k life and a good chunk of strength. Dexterity can almost be completely neglected because we only need it for blind, and for that it is enough. Besides that, we gain enough intelligence from our passive tree, so we don't have to worry about that either. With a level 19 gem, we're currently sitting at 12k DPS for each totem, so a total combined of 24k. As for our defense, we're currently at roughly about 8k armor, and when we pop our granite flask, this can go up to 25k. Taking our endurance charges into account, this character reaches a physical mitigation of 90%. Please keep in mind that we still have our immortal call set up as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got to say, I'm very satisfied with this character. It is a lot of fun and it helped me to get started in a new league very well. For the rest of this video there will be some gameplay, but I'm leaving right now. So guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed it, have a great day and see you next time.